And we are live on the LI Sports Network here for a matchup between the West Islip freshmen and the East Islip freshman teams. And it's a tale of two seasons for both of these squads. East Islip 11-1, 22 points, their first place in the freshman league, and West Islip 0-11-1, 1 point, and 14th place in the freshman league. So towards the end of the season, the tail end of the season, that is we can also take a look at how many games both these teams have remaining. Still a decent amount, obviously, because the freshman leagues play a little bit longer of a regular season than varsity does, but nonetheless, in the tail end of the season, West Islip trying to get a needed win in the Battle of Islip. Obviously would be good for the momentum, good for, obviously, morale. As we can take a look at the preview here, East Islip scoring 8.2 goals per game, West Islip 1.5. Goals against per game for East Islip 2.4, for West Islip 7.5. The point leader for East Islip, of course, Chris Blashuk, as well as Marco Abenda in the goal categories. Marco Abenda for West Islip. The leading assister is Jordan Haynes for East Islip. For West Islip, it's Jake Aniano with 2. And obviously leading in points, usually when you lead in assists, you lead in points. Jordan Haynes also leading his team with 35 points. These teams have not met head-to-head yet this season, so the first battle of the Islips for the freshman leagues respectively, as we put 15 minutes onto the game clock for this very first period here at the rinks in Hauppauge. Obviously the north rink going on right now, south rink just behind myself, Kevin Broderick and Tommy, who's on the camera today, as West Islip still in their huddle, talking things out. East Islip just going over for their huddle. Rosher and Higgins into the nets today for our goaltender matchup. Ryan Rauscher wearing number 1 in between the pipes, wearing his red and black jersey, and John Higgins in his net with the all-white uniforms. Obviously, East Islip getting the home matchup for today. Obviously, it doesn't really matter what side. Everyone plays at the rinks. Everyone loves the rinks. I know I love the rinks. I'm here all the time. As the faceoff will be initially won by East Islip, they look to send it forward instantly. Held up at the blue line for a moment. Deep benches for both squads today, but a couple of missing players for East Islip, I believe. Joseph Azar not in the lineup, not available if needed, of course, and Robert Harrison not in the lineup either. East Islip starting off with a nice possession in the offensive end. Puck in the right wing corner right now. West is able to take it away, but it's once again held in by Brian Friesen. Sends it into the middle, quick one-timer, and they score. Take a look at that on the replay. In our Monkey Sports replay, it's just a easy tap in for Blashuk. Blashuk just really able to hammer that one in, and it's a quick 1-0 lead for East Islip. Instantly back into the offensive end. Jordan Haynes controlling onto the puck, setting up another one-timer, and that one is saved by Higgins. Once again, pass towards the slot, broken up by West Islip, and they will throw it out of the zone. Evan Connors back for it. Connors getting tied up a little bit now in the high slot. Connors puts it on his backhand, deking through 4, and then plays it back to the near point. Good job to reset from Connors. Lemaire gets it in on net, and I believe they score. Down low, Higgins not able to get enough of the shot. And it will be 2-0 early on here for East Islip. Hard to see exactly where the puck went in. A lot of traffic in front of the net, but hey, that's how you score goals in hockey. Traffic in front of the net, that's music to any coach's ears. Rauscher getting his first touch of the puck today. His offense playing the best defense for him as he wraps it around the boards, and Connors plays it forward. Puck back into East Islip zone. Rauscher staying alert. Doesn't want to get caught into a lull with the little action he's seen in the first 2 minutes, and East Islip are able to break out again. Sending it past the blue line. Now in front of the net, a quick shot saved by Higgins. Down low, Connors gets it back. Trying to elevate it up top. Quick rifling shot goes wide from Blaschuk. Down low again at the goal line. East Islip looking to wrap it around. Have some options up top. Kelly is available if need be, but puck goes past Kelly and all the way back into their end. Icing is waved off by the referees. Fowler with it. Brings it ahead, trying to get around the back check. Fowler still holding on. Will send the cross-ice pass now. Comes to Kelly. Kelly centering pass out in front. Still there. East Islip with a backhanded shot. It goes a little too high. Second chance opportunity, and Higgins is going to sit right on top of the puck and pause play here in the first period. 2-0 for East Islip. Coming off with a blistering pace so far. And again, you expect them to put up goals. They've been doing that all season. 8.2 goals per game, like I said. Puck now into the right wing corner. Venturewicz plays it around. West Islip with a chance to tap it out, but it's held in. East Islip looking for another opportunity, but once again shut down, and Marco Abenda will fly up the left side. Abenda trying to get through some physical contact. He's knocked off the puck. Is able to find it back. Once again running into two players of East Islip. They turn him aside, look to break out. Good pressure at the far side. They keep it alive for a quick shot and a save. Ryan Rauscher making his first save of the night. 11:30 to play in the first period. Lucas Wilk into the face-off for West Islip, trying to win it back. Does. Quick shot taken, but shut down. Trevor Galloway with that opportunity. It was blocked right in front of him. Quick momentum forward, taken in. East Islip looking for the shot opportunity. Back into the neutral zone we go. Clark racing forward at the far side. Will skate onto it. Clark in the left wing corner is able to play it to the far point, and his team can break out. DeFalco will get it in deep. Sails past Higgins, who won't come out of his net to play it, instead letting his defense wrap it around. Trevor Galloway did get it out, but then loses possession and taken back in by DeFalco. DeFalco with some room to shoot, elevates it high, a little too high, and it rims off the glass to the near side. Once again, taken forward. Lucas Wilkes starting off the play. They will lose possession. East Islip once again into the neutral zone. DeFalco, his pass to the left. Stroud crashing in on net, and we get a big collision. 10:16 left in the first. I do hope everyone is okay down there. Higgins bounced right back up. And we will get our first penalty of the day. Trevor Galloway into the box for 2 minutes, and East Islip will look to extend their lead to 3 goals. Offensive zone face-off will be controlled by the Braves. They look to pass it out in front, but just fan on it a little bit. Second opportunity will elevate it to the goal line, and now up top for Connors. He passes over to his right. Connors available for the return, almost a backdoor feed. Kyle with it right now, looking to send it up top. Blaszczuk gets it over to Connors. Connors surveying his options, has Blaszczuk in the slot if he wants. To the near side again, quick shot taken, it ramps off a stick and out of play. .126 left to play in the power play. 9:42 left in the first period. Quick switch out on the face-off. This one's a little bit more hotly contested, and Aniano does get the chance to clear, sends it 200 feet all the way down to Rauscher. Rauscher will poke it forward. Lemaire sending it into the neutral zone, then cross ice. Tapped off the skate, beautifully played, but to no avail. East Islip do keep possession. They'll play it net front. Higgins looking for a save, can't find it. And it's 3-0 for East Islip off the power play goal. So that will do it for the power play. Only 1 minute needed. And we get our third goal of the game. Pass into the neutral zone, will get onto the tape of Walsh. Walsh carrying it over on the blue line, then dumping it backwards. Lazzarino in on net, puck loose in front. It flied in the air for a second. Wraparound attempt shut down by Higgins. Great save for Higgins. They're going to get tested again right here, and it elevates over his shoulder. East Islip laying it on early right now. Already up 4-0 as we take a look at the replay. Just one-on-one with the goaltender and a blistering shot. Once again, East Islip controlling the neutral zone, taken forward by Connors. He gets his stick tied up, still fighting for the puck, and does get it in deep. Looking for the centering pass, it's out in front, and then denied. Cross blue line pass. East Islip look for the reload. Puck on the near side right now. Still controlled. Connors all alone in the slot. Connors shoots, saved by Higgins. Once again on the reload. Jordan Haynes with it. Haynes looking for his hat trick in the game. Already up to 2 goals. Haynes, cross-ice pass. Again denied by West Islip, but they're unable to clear on the far side. Mazzarone fighting for it. Getting pressured by Wilkin. Wilkin, his teammate, will be able to turn it aside. Look for the clearing pass, but once again denied. Kelly on the blue line. Looking to walk. Sent it around the boards down low. After it is Ava Galley. Galley gets there first and then gets tied up by Connors. Connors looking for the centering pass. Denied by Trevor Galloway. Held in by Kelly at the blue line. She sends a pass down road. Now all out in front. Higgins can't make the save. And it's 5 for East Islip. Mazzarone with that goal, and we will get a quick timeout here. 7:36 left to play in the first period. So goals for Miles Mazzarone, Rory Straub, Jordan Haynes again, and Sebastian DeFalco. all with 7:36 left to play in the first period here on the LI Sports Network. It's been a pretty clean period in terms of penalties taken. West Islip with the only penalty so far this game. That's only at 1, so both teams remaining respectful and keeping their sticks down. Always something you like to see from a discipline angle if you are a coach. Face-off once again won, this time by DeFalco, and he'll try to rifle it in off the boards. Goes to the stick of Webster, tries to turn it out, but it gets held up on the near boards. East Islip really do know how to maintain possession in the offensive end. As I say that, the Lions will take this opportunity to skate it forward. Denied at the blue line. Blaschuk once again will send it in deep off the end boards, looking to chase after his own dumping attempt. Wasn't able to get there first, and West Islip will break out. Oh, pass at the blue line almost sent Marco Abenda streaking in onto the goal. Abenda does have a little bit of speed to his game, definitely can get into some dangerous areas quicker than the defense might expect. DeFalco, a pass to his left, down low, almost tipped out in front. Out in front again, DeFalco. His shot gonna go wide to the right as Higgins watches it whistle by his ears. 6:23 left to play in the first. Puck played forward by Connor Webster, now at the far point, once again held in. Blaschuk making sure to send it in deep. Approaching 6 minutes to play in the first period, still 5-0 East Islip. A hat trick on the card for Jordan Haynes. Puck wrapped around the boards and out, but Clark is there as a pressure valve to make sure no breakaway will come. Barbarito going after the puck in the far corner will force a turnover that Clark skates onto. Clark, his pass ahead, and then tapped into the middle, intercepted by Lucas Wilk. Wilk will send it in deep. Farber after it. She sends it around the boards. First one to greet it is Chris Faller, and they'll be able to clear East Islip, that is. Once again sent in deep. East Islip will go for a line change with 5:30 to play. John Higgins watches the puck go behind his net. To the near side now, East Islip with clean control, dancing around at the near half boards. It's Lazarino who controls it, sends it up top and just barely past the stick of Jordan Haynes. Haynes going back for it, communicating with Rauscher that he got it. Haynes now trying to wrap around the forecheck of the Lions. Puck to the far side. Once again around the boards. Haynes should get there first. Has a teammate there to meet up with. Alex Walsh will take it instead. Walsh with some speed. Passing it over on the right side. Backhand shot saved by Higgins. Puck kept in for now at the blue line. Haynes trying to play it in deep. It goes onto the stick of Webster. Webster sends it back to the blue line and off the skates of Haynes out of the zone. Now in the neutral zone, Jake Aniano will get it in deep. Puck around the boards again to the far side. Burnt looking for the centering pass, and we get a whistle. 4:02 left to play in the first period. I think we might have our first Lions power play of the day, as it will be number 26, Jordan Haynes, off to the box. Chance for West Islip to get on the board now. Face-off will be taken, I believe, by Abenda. It is him down there. Abenda pushing it back below the goal line. East Islip with a chance to clear, but it's held in on the near side by Minervini and loses control. Leonard Minavini with the puck back at his skates, looking to send it past the blue line. His entire team getting held up right there. Comes over to Abenda, and he'll send it low. 20 seconds gone by in the power play so far. Nice stick battle won by Lemaire. Lemaire looking for the clearing opportunity now, and it's into the neutral zone. Here comes Evan Connors. Evan Connors cutting through traffic, getting knocked off his line, and West Islip will take it back. Leonard Minervini trying to play it forward. His pass intercepted, taken away by Kelly. Kelly centering pass, actually a shot that goes wide of the goal. Wraps around to the near side. Lemaire sends it down low himself. Not sure if it was a shot or a pass, but at least it's killing some more time off this power play. Exactly 1 minute left for West Islip to operate with. Lemaire with it again. Surveying for his options. Will send it below his net. East Islip with clean possession right now, even down a man. Lemaire will send it off the boards into the neutral zone. Carried forward and controlled by Mazzarone. He sends a pass over, and they score again. A shorthanded goal now for East Islip, and they will make it 6. East Islip's able to send it into West zone once more, but it's breaking away and forward by Galloway. Sends a pass at the blue line, just barely past the stick of Gallant. At the far point, East Islip battling for it. Couple of stick checks coming from both teams. West Islip will regain control and try to send it past the blue line. 3 seconds left on the power play, and East Islip will do one better than kill it off. They'll get a shorthanded goal for their troubles. Less than 2 minutes to play in the first. At the far side, shoveled in front of the net. Higgins looking for a save. I think he's made a couple so far, and the puck is played to the near side. Once again out in front, Higgins watches it sail through the blue paint to the far side now. Blashchuk sending it up top. Quick shot, and it's saved by Higgins on the glove, and his team is able to play it out. Trevor Galloway coming forward. Galloping up the right side. Galloway with a shot saved in the pads. Rauscher didn't know where it was for a second, but he did have possession. Face off. Won by West Islip, looking for some offensive zone time. Just over a minute to play in the period. East Islip looking to send it forward. They get it onto the stick of Brentrowitz. He sends it out in front. Quick shot saved by Higgins. What a stop for Higgins. Less than a minute to play in the first period. East Islip looking for the breakout again. He comes over to Webster. He sends it across. West Islip now turning it over out in front. Higgins might need to make another big save, but good defensive play from Connor Webster. Puck at the far boards again. Lemaire. Lemaire controls. Lemaire will fire it in. That will go on Webster. He'll turn it aside to the far side. Minervini down low, passes it to Webster. Webster with control again, gets it ahead of four. The other Minervini, Leonard Minervini, usually joined by his brother Matthew Minervini. East Islip with a dying clock, 6 seconds left. They cycle it low. Quick turning move from Blashchuk. He'll shovel it out in front, and there's the buzzer. One period gone by here at the rinks, and it's 6-0 for East Islip. Still with 30 minutes left to play to try to secure this game in the Battle of the Islips. And we are back for the second period. Big lead built up for East Islip in the first, looking to continue that momentum here in the second. Goals from Sebastian DeFalco, Miles Mazzarone, Jordan Haynes, I'm going to say his name one more time, Rory Straub, Jordan Haynes again, and Sebastian DeFalco again. So 2 players already on hat trick watch for the Braves. Puck down low to Rauscher again. Hasn't had a lot of opportunities to show off his skills just yet. Not too many shots on goal. His defense doing a great job blocking them out in front. As I say that, there's a nice one on net. Might have been going a little bit wide, but Rauscher got his glove on it regardless. Shot played towards the net. This one is off to the right. Bounces off the end boards. Back up top, and Rauscher there makes a save. Good pressure for West Islip as the puck will go into the crease again before they finally turned it aside and look to break out. Alex Walsh will flip it in deep. Bounces off the left wing corner. Higgins out to play it. Defense looking to wrap it around the boards, and out was Sinclair who had control, and now it is tapped out by the Lions. Flying forward, Trevor Galloway after it. Some crisp passing for East Islip will send them packing. Another opportunity upcoming for Fowler. Fowler hands it off. Back to Fowler in the right wing corner. He has some options up top. Passes it there. Quick shot on goal. Saved by Higgins. Referee raising his arm. And I believe we have an upcoming penalty. We have 13:10 left to play in the second period. So Marco Abenda off to the box. 13:10 to play in the second. East Islip with their second power play of the game. Off the draw, back to Kearney. He sends it across the blue line to the far side. Looking for the return pass. Actually goes through the stick of Connors. Chance for West Islip to clear. Gabriella Farber will clear it down the ice 200 feet. They'll keep the same unit on. No one going for any changes just yet. Obviously, you got to mention with the fact that it's second period power play, a lot harder to get those changes. Here comes Connor. Down the slot, pulling off to his right, looking for the centering pass. Gets a pass over, but it's broken up and taken away by the Lions. Quickly played ahead by Luke Gallant. Down low to Rauscher. He'll wrap it around the boards to the far side. Room now to skate in the neutral zone, but instead it's a cross-ice pass from Haynes. Gets the connection over to Connor, back to Haynes. He's looking for his hat trick. Out in front, tipped but not in. Didn't even get to the pads of Higgins. And once again broken up by the Lions and played forward. Luke Gallant has had a great penalty kill so far. Pressuring Haynes, but Haynes will get around him, send the pass forward to the blue line. As Lemaire galloping towards the offensive end, but once again back to the neutral zone. Haynes will reset. Walk it past the blue line himself. Haynes skating off to his left, surveying in the high slot, giving it down low, and it's in. Deflected home. 7-0 for East Islip. 11:39 to play in the second. Lemaire will get credit for that goal, assisted by Jordan Haynes. He's racking up the points tonight. Into the right wing corner, East Islip with another offensive possession. Blaschuk gives it over. Clark dancing around. Clark shooting, it's wide to the left. Clark pressuring on the near boards again, battling against Lucas Wilk. Still on the near side. Pass forward to Wilk, he'll tap it out. Back for Mazzarone. Taken ahead by Blaschuk. Blaschuk Nice move. Into the right wing, pulling up on his skates, has the puck on the backhand, looking for the pass to the near point. Gets it to Mazzarone. He sends it to the opposite side. Room to shoot. Clark dancing into the slot. His shot on goal saved by Higgins. Got his right pad on it. His defense will do the rest of the work for the clear. Pass ahead. Here comes Wilk. Wilk gets knocked off the puck. Big hit, and it will be called for interference. So as I said, the first period was clean of penalties. The second period not turning out to be the case. With 10:28 on the clock, West Islip will go to the power play again, looking for their first goal of the game. They will get possession off the faceoff. Trevor Galloway trying to play it towards the net. Broken up by the defense. Puck clear as well. Higgins will watch it come towards him. Should tap it, and does, playing it over to Galloway. Trevor Galloway once again with some speed coming up the right side. Galloway skating backwards for a second, inverts now past the blue. Galloway still holding on to it, avoids a hip check as well, gets it all the way to the bottom side of the net. Galloway out in front, no, his teammates were there. Webster poking it ahead. Hoffman joined by Sinclair. Sinclair trying to get around some bodies. Goes in. Haynes has possession now. Haynes lifts it high into the neutral zone, and it will be taken back by Webster. He'll tap it ahead into the neutral zone and take it back by Haynes. Content to kill more time off this power play. 50 seconds left. Haynes comes forward, fires at the length of the ice. It will go all the way down to Higgins, who taps it again. Misplaying it a little bit. Puck out in front. Higgins makes a nice save. Sinclair with possession. Passing over to his left. Was intended for Gallant, a little bit past his stick. Haynes sending it forward. Gets it behind. Here comes Connors in on net. Forehand, backhand. His shot goes wide, and a penalty will be called. So with 8:48, it looks like we'll go to some temporary 4-on-4, followed up by a East Islip power play. As we get a quick pause off the face-off. Face-off will be moved as well down to East Islip's end. And another penalty will be called, so temporarily 4-on-3, one of the rarer things you see in hockey. Quick opportunity, West Islip getting out in front. Rebounds all the way out to Minervini. He puts another shot on. Clock ticking lower, and we will go back to 4-on-4. Higgins sees the puck come his way. We'll tap it around. Minervini gets tied up, and we have more penalties coming. So with 8:14, we have two Braves back into the box and more 4-on-3. This time for 1 minute and 26 seconds. So East Islip will use their timeout to get the correct personnel out onto the ice. With still a minute and 26 of 4-on-3. Quick face-off will be won by East Islip. They try to skate it forward. East Islip getting it all the way into the offensive end. Controlled by Fowler. Fowler still with it, looking for a pass out to the blue line, broken up and taken ahead by Wilk. Wilk sending it to the right, connecting with Minervini. I think that's Sinclair actually on the ice with Wilk. Fired into the benches. And we'll get another pause. Face off now into the neutral zone. West Islip trying to take advantage of a rare 4-on-3 power play. Feller gets his stick tied up, but Clark will send it in for him. Back forward is Trevor Galloway. There with his sister Ava Galloway. Trevor will cut around into the neutral zone, passing it forward onto the tape of Abenda. Abenda looking for the long shot, saved by Rauscher. Puck bouncing around wildly in the slot. Another shot from Abenda. Goes a little too high, maybe getting a blocker on it was Rauscher. Centering pass again broken up, and East Islip will get it away from danger. Some nice moves in the neutral zone. Could put this into a breakaway, but Higgins makes the easy save as the stick was tied up by Galloway. Once again, Trevor takes it forward, passing it to himself off the boards. Galloway holding on to it. Curling around. Galloway now looking for the shot. Saved by Rauscher. Still loose in front of the crease. And East Islip will take it down low with Clark. As the 4-on-3 is over, we're into a power play for West Islip as another big hit and some more penalties on the way. It does not stop. And there's the whistle from the referee. So more of this to sort through. So it'll be a power play upcoming. A 5-on-3 upcoming in 17 seconds. So for now, it's 4-on-3. I really do take blame for this. As I said, it was a very clean game in the first period, and now there's been more penalties that I think I've seen in any game here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Pass out in front, broken up by Galloway, and we're close to the 5-on-3. And it will be here for the next 1 minute and 40 seconds. East Islip looking to capitalize on their opportunity after being down a couple of men in their own penalty box. Puck at the far side, played back to the point. Jordan Haynes, who's on hat trick watch, sends it down low again. Back out. Friesen is open on the right side. Haynes controls over to the right. Will pass it through the skates and into the high slot. Tap down low. Here's Clark with an opportunity. His shot saved by Higgins. Rebound available at the far side. Galloway chasing after it. Be regained by Blaschuk. Blaschuk sends it in. High slot again. Shot too high. Takes a carom back onto Clark's stick. Clark pressured by Galloway. Clark getting wrapped up below the goal line. Now both Galloways there for it. Puck out in front. Here comes to Clark in the right circle. Clark pulls up. Surveys, passes in front of the crease, but it's not tipped in by Lemaire. Lemaire. Back up. Friesen. Lemaire centering pass broken up by the stick of Galloway. Lemaire down low once more. Lemaire wrapping around to the far side. Will feed it to the far point. Taked by Haynes. Touch pass forward. In front. Clark all alone. Clark saved by Higgins. What a save from John Higgins. As we got to take a replay of that. Puck down low, Clark dancing around, Higgins extending with the glove and stuffs him. We're back to the 5-on-3. East Islip don't want to be denied on such a golden opportunity. Already up 7-0. Puck out in front. Higgins trying to land on top of it and does. Puck still called loose by the referees. Wrapping around now up top to the near side. Blashchuk with it again. Actually make it Mazzarone who'll send a shot just a little too wide. And the 5-on-3 is expired. Back to 5-on-5 play for what feels like the first time this period. Obviously, started off 5-on-5, but so many penalties followed behind that. Puck played ahead. Connors with it in the neutral zone, trying to tap it past the blue line. Minervini sends it to the far side. Abenda still with it, getting it in deep. Rauscher will put his glove on top for the pause. 3:55 left to play in the second period. For any wondering just how many penalties there have been this period, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is your answer. Obviously between both teams, but 7 penalties in a game sounds about right. 7 penalties in a period. You think there's been like a line brawl or something, but obviously that can't happen here. Puck taking it forward again, dancing towards the slot, and Higgins makes another great save. Puck still loose. Higgins tracking it the entire way, and it's finally taken back by his defense. Gallant trying to clear, stood up by Evan Connors. Connors now will strip Gallant of the puck. Connors into the slot. On the backhand, Connors elevating. He scores. Defense leading to offense for Evan Connors, and he gets his team up to 8. So we'll take a look at that nice replay. Connors coming in, just dancing through all that traffic and able to elevate it, coming off his backhand that quickly to the forehand. Great hands. Puck in the neutral zone again. Fowler sends it across ice. 2:50 to play in the period. At the far side, Hoffman trying to play it forward, but it's wrapped around her boards once more. Friesen down low, centering out in front. Oh, just barely broken up by West Islip. Puck played towards the slot, and this time will end up on the stick of Wilk, who will clear. Abenda will rifle it in deep. Sinclair chasing after it. Wilk almost crushed by that puck into the head. Just barely able to dodge it. Jordan Haynes now with it past the blue line. Haynes. Centering pass out in front. Higgins almost tipped her right into the hands of East Islip for an easy empty net goal. Obviously not empty, but referees will make another call and we'll get another penalty. It looks like West Islip will go to the power play. Face-off initially won by West Islip, but then skated forward by East. Up ahead, Mazzarone centering pass on the shorthanded attempt. No shot was taken, and Higgins, I think, is a little bit lucky for it. At the blue line, stripped away and skated ahead. West Islip do get it into the offensive zone. Trying to hold it in on the near side. Mazzarone with it again. Mazzarone still has it on the near side, looking to pass it forward, but it's denied by Burnt. Ava Galloway with the puck, passing it over. Gallant tips it past the blue line. Mazzarone loses it in his feet. Now Gallant with an opportunity to get it on net. It's denied to the near side. West Islip called offsides, needing to reset. Puck comes back to Galloway. Galloway with it behind his net, sending a pass intended for Gabriella Farber. Goes past her and all the way down. Stretch pass. Here comes Connors. Connors in on net. His shot saved by Higgins. With the right blocker. Connors now into the high slot. Cutting around, twirling to look for his passing options. Does find one over. Gallant with a good defensive play, then running into his own teammate Farber. East Islip able to keep it in with 13 seconds on the clock. Now here comes almost a breakaway for Gallant. Shut down at the last second. Puck played into Higgins, and he will keep it going with 1 second left now in the period, and the buzzer will go. We end the first 30 with the score 8-0 in favor of East Islip with 15 more minutes to play. And we're back for the third period. 8-0 the score in favor of East Islip. Puck dropped, and the face-off controlled by the Braves. They'll send it back to their own blue line. Controlled and played ahead by Evan Connors, getting tied up in the skates of Joseph Barbarito. We'll watch it come back into his own zone. Clark the first one to it. Clark instantly pressured by Wilk, forcing him to go back the other way, passing it to the far side for Barbarito. He taps it forward to Evan Connors. Connors with some speed, cutting in front of the neutral zone. Gets a pass over to Ben Sherwicks. Cross ice, back over to Barbarito. Barbarito sends it in down low. Centering pass attempted, broken up to the far side. Connor Webster. Not able to clear, kept in by Barbarito. The puck back into the neutral zone. 1 minute gone by here in the third period. Chance for Sinclair, and he'll get the puck again, sends it out in front. Wilk not able to get this shot off. Barbarito gives it to the far side. Ahead for Connors. Connors with some room to operate. His team will go for a change a little bit behind. Nice moves from Connor. Cuts through two, not able to get around the third. Nice step up in the neutral zone. Jordan Haynes now at the half boards. Haynes sending it to the far side. Friesen getting it down low and then back out to the far point where Friesen just was. Then nobody reoccupied his position. Back into the neutral zone again. Ava Galloway trying to put some pressure on. She does win the puck free, but isn't able to get it around Chris Fowler, who was there on the goal line as well. Jordan Haynes passing it down. Haynes available for the return pass if Fowler needs it. Instead, Fowler will get it up to the blue line. On the far side, Friesen will give it down low, broken up. Friesen looking to keep the puck in right now as it's taken forward by Abenda. Abenda does get it past him for the clear. 12:40 to play in the third period. 8-0 the score in favor of East Islip, doing most of their heavy lifting in the first. Once again, getting the puck into the offensive zone. We have a one-on-one for Higgins trying to shut down, and East Islip will curl away, not taking the shot. Mazzarone passing it ahead into the neutral zone. Tapped forward one more time. Straub will just rifle it in and then go for the change. Clark will hold the puck in at the blue line, then gets it stripped away from him by Aniano. Aniano into the high slot, still with the puck, then finally stripped. Taken by Clark again. Clark into the high slot. Clark still with it. Clark looking for the backhand. Saved by Higgins again. Another robbery by John Higgins. Truly putting on a show right now. Trevor Galloway looking to get it out. Blaszczuk passing it towards the slot. Blaszczuk, his pass interrupted to Clark, but then gets it back from Clark. Blaszczuk will put it back into the neutral zone all the way down. Rauscher will collect it with his stick. Clock will continue to run here at the rinks. Down below 11 minutes as we get the reset on the face-off. Back to the offensive end for East Islip. Have already reached their expected goals per game. I guess a little bit below it. 8.2 is what they're averaging right now, but you can't have 2/10 of a goal now, can you? But definitely doing a very good job today on the defensive end. Rauscher yet to let one up. Now, as I say that, it will probably happen in the next 3 seconds because that's just how life works. I did say in the first period there were very little penalties in the first, and then the second period had 8 penalties total. It just happens. It's called the Castor curse. Everyone knows about it. You know, it's what happens when you're watching basketball and, you know, your favorite announcer's like, oh, he hasn't missed a free throw all season. All of a sudden he misses a free throw. I've actually done that before. I've done that exact thing. Made someone miss their first. Obviously, I didn't make them, but, you know, under 10 minutes to play here at the rinks. East Islip just looking to play some control right now. West Islip in a little bit of a zone defense. Cross-ice pass straight onto the tip. Ben Truix not looking for the shot as he gets it back, giving it towards the slot. Quick shot taken, saved by Higgins. Taken forward now by Farber. Farber past the blue line, trying to drag it around. A couple of Islip players that were trailing her on the back check. Does lose out on the puck, and Islip will take it forward. Past the blue line again. Evan Connors sends it for the backdoor feed. Not 100% sure, but it looked like John Higgins would have been across in time for the save as we get another icing call. Rauscher almost getting snowed by his own teammate Jordan Haynes. A little bit of shenanigans here to play with 8:44. Tommy, how was your day? It was good? How was high school?
Great. 2-hour delay is even better.
If anyone was wondering, Tommy said his day was great, and his high school day was also good. Now, Tommy's really excited right now because he has a 2-hour snow day tomorrow. I don't know if anyone else listening is excited about a potential snow day or a potential delay. I don't know if Stony Brook will be as kind to me. Obviously, college a little bit different than all of that. But do stay alert. Projected 4 inches of snow. Everyone stay safe, stay healthy. Don't drive if you don't have to. Speaking as a son of a firefighter, that's the best advice that you can possibly get. Don't drive unless you absolutely have to. Of course, there is the famous clip of a Bostonian getting interviewed by a reporter, asked why they were driving in the middle of a blizzard. And, of course, the Bostonian said, well, I needed my Dunkin' Donuts. Don't be that guy. Stay home. Stay safe. It's the best thing for you. Power play upcoming for West Islip. Face-off won by East Islip and played out. Almost held at the far side by Ava Galloway. The puck just barely sneaking by her. In the box right now, Brian Frisom. Taken ahead. Galloway getting it past the blue line before he's taken out. East Islip with another opportunity to clear. They do get it into the neutral zone. A little bit of room to skate for Fowler as well. Not sure if he's going to take the shot. Instead, looking to kill some more time off the clock. Obviously, down a man, it is the smart play to do. Giving it back into his own zone. Blaschuk over to Haynes. Haynes at his own blue line, dancing around with control. Will send a pass forward off the boards now. Taken away. Aniano will send it out of play accidentally into the penalty box. Face-off should be coming in neutral ice as both teams will make some line changes. 6:30, will remain on the clock. Face-off in the neutral zone. Sinclair will get it ahead, then drop it off. Abenda playing it in deep, rifling it around the boards. Farber had an opportunity to get a shot on Rauscher. We have a senior night tonight upcoming. West Islip, one of those teams, as when we go back to the other side, of course, you'll see some banners already put up for West Islip. Obviously, the varsity side of that. Kieran Pollard and all of his fellow seniors will be celebrated. One of my favorite traditions in sports, not only done in high school, but done in college as well, is we'll get another penalty called. Marco Abenda to the ground right now. Held his head initially, now looks like he'll be okay. Getting up with some help of his teammates. Andrew Lemaire will go over to the box. So Abenda will skate off the ice, get some medical help. With 5 minutes to play in the third. West Islip will once again go to the power play, and an additional roughing minor will be assessed on East Islip, so someone else will have to go into the box to serve that penalty. Connor Webster with the puck again, up the right side, past the blue line. Webster into the right wing corner, taking a hit, looking for the centering pass, and broken up and played away. East Islip with possession again. Mazzarone will look to get it in deep. Out to stop it is Higgins. Pass forward onto the tape of Juliana Hoffman. She'll send it in deep. Half of this power play gone by for West Islip. Coming back forward is Minervini. Both teams battling forward on the near side. Clark getting tied up. Referee trying to get out of the fray. Squirts loose into the neutral zone, and Connor Webster has it again. He'll play it in on the backhand. Puck wrapped around the boards, intended for the stick of Clark, pressured by Hoffman. Clark getting it ahead, but not out. Has it again on his backhand, and will clear the blue line. Ahead to Clark, who takes a big hit into the head. Puck still good, and it will be another goal for East Islip. Connors was the one who took the big hit. I don't think Clark realized his teammate was back there. Connors skating back to his own box under his own power, so he will be okay. Connor Webster into the box. Off the face-off again, East Islip trying to weather out the next 2:26 of this game to take a nice victory over West Islip. First time these two teams have met this season. Rauscher on the verge of a shutout, but hasn't particularly outshined John Higgins, who's made some fantastic saves today. A couple of absolute robberies. I'd be surprised if you don't see at least one of them on last night's bets over on the LI Sports Network Instagram page, or saves of the week as well. Pass to the far side at the blue line, kicked into the offensive end. Alex Walsh controls into the right circle. Walsh looking to feed it back door. Clark had it on his tape for a second. Didn't get the shot off though. 1:30 to play in this third period. Clark will play it off the boards to the far side. Controlled by Barbarito. Barbarito still with it. Looks for the pass through traffic. It's broken up and played forward by Galloway. Here comes Galloway with room to shoot straight into the glove of Rauscher. He'll keep it alive, waiting for the whistle, and there it is from the referees. .106 to play in the third period, approaching 1 minute. Face-off will be over to the left of Rauscher, staying alert, trying to preserve his shutout. His team will play it forward. Haynes doing the honors, getting it into the offensive end, looking for a centering pass. It's onto the tape of Galloway instead. Galloway looks to throw it into the neutral zone. 30 seconds left on the clock in the third period. Haynes with it one more time. Rushing up ice past the blue line with some trailers. Haynes sends it across into the slot. Quick shot taken. I think Higgins got a piece of it. 15 seconds left. Trevor Galloway with it again. Will turn it over. East Islip looking to play it out in front. Higgins tracking it the whole way. 3 seconds left. 2 and 1. That's how we'll do it here on the LI Sports Network for our first matchup of the day. Score: East Islip 9, West Islip 0. It's a shutout for Ryan Rauscher.